Now to other stories making headlines on this Monday. Former President Donald Trump's trial date in his election interference case is now set, and it's one day before Super Tuesday, a monumental day in politics.
NBC10 political reporter Lauren Make joins us now with what that trial date means for the former president. Also, that wasn't the only development today in any of his cases.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct, Tracy. There was also news in the Georgia case today where he and 18 co-defendants are accused of conspiring to overturn the 2020 election there. Well, former President Trump's arraignment was set for September 6th, and his former chief of staff today took the stand.
Today in Georgia, testimony by a former White House chief of staff, now accused along with former President Trump of trying to overturn that state's election in 2020. Mark Meadows took the stand as he tries to get the case moved from state to federal court, answering questions about his role in that call between then President Trump and Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger.
I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state.
Meadows said the call was Trump's suggestion and that the president brought it up at least twice. Meadows said he himself tried to reach Raffensperger and left a message but didn't hear back. Attorneys for the former president have not made the same request to move the case in Georgia to federal court, but one was in the courthouse today watching the proceedings. Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., lawyers for the former president argued the election interference case brought by the special counsel shouldn't go to trial for 2 more years. Attorney John Lauro saying of the government's suggestion of January 2023, quote, "This is a request for a show trial, not a speedy trial," unquote. Judge Tanya Chutkin set a date of March 4th, 2024, the date Fulton County's DA had originally wanted in the Georgia case, and the day before Super Tuesday, when more than a dozen states hold their primaries.
I think personally, as it gets closer to that date, that there will be some sort of continuance.
Defense attorney Enrique Latoison is not involved in the case and doesn't expect that date to stick.
I think it would be very difficult for a judge to come back in March or April of next year and say, hey, we're going to do this trial. Once again, the appearance of making it, in 2023, you're dealing with folks that have conspiracy theories. And I'm always a believer that you don't do anything to feed into those theories.
Latoison also noting that Trump's attorneys made sure to say in court that they couldn't put on an effective defense at that date.
His team was very important to put on the record to say that we would not be ready to proceed.
A Trump campaign spokesperson today released a statement saying that March 4th date, quote, deprives President Trump of his constitutional right to a fair trial. I'm Lauren Make, NBC 10 News.
All right. Thank you, Lauren.